Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You, and today join me in the fantastic fishing tackle and bait, and I am on an extraordinary filming mission. I've got some great products to just basically show you and give my thoughts out. I've got a couple of Superium poles, but today's is about the Superium X90. Now I know loads of people have been asking me about it. We've done, I think, the 30, the 50, the 70, the Carp. Today, on the margin, sorry, today we've got the 10, which is at the base level, right up to the 90, but today's video is about the 90, the package, what it feels like, get some angles, get some first thoughts, and see what that's like. Let's jump into it and see what we think. Right guys, so we're going to pick up the Superium. In fact, I'm going to pick it up right-handed, primarily because it's best side for the camera. And this is at 13 metres with a dolly button, and I mean, that is poker straight, amazing recovery. What I'll do is I'll put the camera in front of me to show you this, but we're also going to show you from another angle from the other end. As you can see, recovery is great, very little bounce, just yeah, a quality piece of kit there, and you can feel it in the reinforcement. Now I think first thing said is around it is that, you know, a lot of people are comparing it to sort of your AZ Pros and things like that, and it's not really that. It's not in that price bracket. It's not aimed at that, although it is a flagship product. Let's put some more sections on and see what it looks like. Right boys, so now we're going to pick it up at 14.5 meters. This is with the dolly extension in there. I mean, that still is more than capable of that. It's not, I'd say it's super light at that. There's a little bit, I mean, it's definitely stiffer than the 70 was at that range, but not, I wouldn't say it's as stiff as your really expensive poles. But then, just like I said before, it's not gonna be. It's not aimed at being that kind of price. Now I am also doing it with my right hand, and I'm left-handed, so that's obviously a different outlook on it as well. I'm just going to put the 16 metre section on and get this one on and give it an hold at that. Now the dolly butt, which is very cleverly designed, is that they've made it so then the dolly goes the same way into every single section, the 13, the 14.5 and the 16, which is really clever design, and that they allowed that to do, just which means if you were to get the other sections, you could quite easily shove them into the back of each other to get it even longer, I would have thought. So 16 meters, I mean, you could totally fish with that all day. I mean, I'm going to move it over to my left hand just because that's my comfortable hand, you know. And yeah, there's a little bit of bounce and a little bit of sag. It's not the best pole I've ever held at 16 meters, I'll be honest. Are you going to fish it at 16 meters? Probably not. That much. If you're buying it as a flagship pole, then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't buy it for this 16 meters. I don't know. We'll discuss it when we go around to a different angle. Right guys, let's pick it up at 16 meters with the dolly to show you sort of what it's like. Like I say, it's fishable at 16 meters, but you can see there's a little bit of sag at the longer length, which surprises me a little bit actually. I wouldn't say it's as good at 16 meters as I thought it would be. I certainly wouldn't buy it to fish it at 16 meters. That's not why I'd have bought that. I'll just take that off and go to 14.5. But then again, you're not comparing it to an AZ Pro. You're not, you know, it's around £3 grand, so it's completely different experience. But what you will be getting with is the strength. And so that's at 14. As soon as you take your 14.5, you know, it's great again. And that's, you know, that's more than fishable all day. But even when I compare that at 16 to my XZ65 flagship, mine is way stiffer and lighter at 16, and that is way stiffer. Just going to put the 13 metre back on. I mean, this was a joy to hold. You can see that. I mean, it really is. If you're going to buy it if you can buy 13 metre poles, you know, for a few grand. If you were to look at one of the best that you can get 13 metres for, sort of two and a half grand plus, you know, this is going to take some beating. If you want to use it for everything, carp, silvers and F1s, then this is going to take some beating at 30 metres. And for me, that's where I tend to look at, is 13 metres. Let's get it back and let's have a look at the rest of the kit. Right guys, so we're looking down the very nice graphics of the Superium X90. Now all the poles have finished with that silver, and then individually changed to different colours, a bit like the map range. All have got these carbon extra wraps on there, which are absolutely superb, and all of them have got the section aligners. And just looking down the pole, I mean, it is a lovely bit of kit. Super nice profile to it, and super strong, which is what you want when you're spending money like this. Right guys, it's time to go through the package. I've got the trusty manual of dreams in front of me as always, and we're going to go through the package. So I'm going to stand a little bit to this side so we can let that pop up there, and we can see what that comes with. So the Superium X90 16 metres obviously comes as 16 metres in length. You're looking at an RRP of around 3 grand, 2,999 to be exact. The package comes with the pole. It comes with a mini extension. Now that mini extension goes in the same way into the 13, the 14.5 and the 16 as we showed on camera. It comes with a match kit supplied in the pole. It comes with an additional 2 match top 3 kits, which are 3.95 metres in length. It comes with 2 match top 2 kits at 2.4 metres in length. It comes with 2 F1 kits at 2.4 metres in length, and it comes with 4 carp kits, which are 2.4 metres in length. Also additionally comes with 1 cupping kit and the very nice Superium rod Holdall, which you'll have a look in a second. So when we set it up with that match kit. It does come with a spare number 3 as well, does this one. So it's a really decent package, and like I said, it covers silver fishing and carp fishing as well. But for me, it's more of a commercially orientated pole. You can't compare it to your 5 grand poles. It's just not the same thing. For me, it's about dragging those big carp, and you know it's going to handle big carp with all that reinforcements on there. And you know, it can still do the silver stuff as well. 16 metres, I'll be honest, I wasn't as impressed as what I thought I would be with that 16 metres. I was a bit underwhelmed there. It was a little bouncy than I wanted it to be at that length, but 14.5 onwards, 14.5 backwards, should I say, it was fantastic. So let's just get this out. So this is a carp kit. The good thing is they're all interchangeable. If you get the Superium X margin as well, they're all that obviously goes from, I think, the 5 section down, and goes into the pole, so that's good. So with these kits, like I said, 2.4 metres, they've got depth markers all over them, which is fantastic. I've got the roller side puller bushes, which are really decent from Preston, and again they are pre-bushed, which will just whizzle round it, and they are pre-bushed as well, so that's decent. All internals. So let's drop those down to the side. We've got to have a look at the next kit that we've got with us. So this one is a match kit. So that one obviously is a carp and F1 kit that we've just used. It's also got into there, just to mention, internal bushing as well, so just keeps your elastic aligned through the middle. So along with this same number 3 section, this match kit, this has also got an internal bush, which you can centralise your elastic with. And this one hasn't got a side puller, so most match kits don't come with a side puller. It has got the reinforcement for it, so if you do want to put them in, you can put them in, and it does come internally bushed. Obviously you can see the end is a lot thinner on that one than it is the Carp Kit. And then much the same, I'm not going to get that one out, is the 3 kit, which is the match free kit, whereas it's got a number 3, an additional number 3 section, so that's where your spare 3 is, but it additionally I'll give you a longer kit if you need to set that up to fish for silvers to hand or anything like that. So the bag itself, we'll grab that from just over the side. As you'll have seen on some of my other ones, it's the exact same bag with everyone. They've all got tubes inside. It's got a big open compartment, then a nice side compartment there if you wanted to put any of your landing handles or anything like that in. It's also got an additional smaller pocket there if you wanted to put anything in that. It's got a good carry strap, padded carry strap on the side, big and chunky, a good handle, and then with the handle it's also got the additional bottom handle if you're pulling it out of the car, which also is really, really useful. So let's put that down to the side. So, what's my opinions? £3 grand. It's a great pole for that money. What I think Preston have done is go sensible. They know people have been hit by the credit crunch and have put a system together of a range of poles to suit most budgets. And you know, at 16 metres, like I said, a little bit underwhelmed, but 14.5, 13 metres and everything else that you'd normally fish, it is fantastic. And you could, let's be honest, fish it at 16 metres quite easily. I'm not saying that that's not unfishable at 16 metres. And it comes with a great wide array of kits. So if you were looking to get into a flagship pole, you didn't want to spend £5 grand, but you did a mixture of fishing, this will be a great contender to have a look at. A really, really decent pole. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Opinions are opinions, we all know that. If you could like, share and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. If you want to look at any of the rest of the range, go to our pole reviews on the playlist on YouTube. If you want to join us on a Facebook group, there's around 8,500 members on there which are willing to help with any questions that you've got. And again, on the Instagram, angling_for_you, if it's pictures and just seeing what we're up to, then fantastic, join us on there. And if you could, like I said, like, share and subscribe, that'd really help the channel and grow the community. And until the next one, guys, thank you very much for watching. Tight lines.